I'm Chaz Bryant, and welcome to Charlotte Sports Today. We know the 4th of July is over, but maybe you would like some more fireworks, and we're going to bring them to you. Over the past 2 years, we compiled some great KOs in mixed martial arts, and we compiled this show in tribute to that. So we're going to bring you the best in KOs here on Charlotte Sports Today. Also, during this time, we're going to bring you up to date about some great mixed martial arts action that happened around our region. So here's the best in KOs from Charlotte Sports Today.
Please welcome Patrick King. Corner, J.J. Bradley.
this is, baby!
Let's have a big applause for Donnie Jensen.
scored a huge, huge victory here, man. How good does that feel?
Awesome debut fight. I couldn't ask for anything better than that. I just want to thank God for letting me have this opportunity.
Yeah, is that Mr. Wojak in your corner there?
What's that?
Is that Mr. Wojak in your corner there?
Mr. Wojak.
Yeah. No,
I don't even know who he is.
Oh, never mind.
It was a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu sensei, black belt from Brazil.
Yeah.
And Sebastian Wojdak, my striking coach, professional fighter out of Poland and London.
Wow, it really showed here tonight. You looked really well-rounded, and you were ready to go of all aspects of the game tonight. Where did you want to take the fight?
What was that?
Where did you really want to take the fight?
I wanted to take it in the first round. I mean, I wanted to knock him out right away, but he was a good fighter. He stood in there. He held out. I hit him once early in the first round, and he took it. So I knew it was going to be a good fight.
That was a good, hard-fought fight for both of you guys. That was a great fight.
Keith Baldwin, rather.
Keith Baldwin came in looking real light on his feet.
230. He's 230, but he actually looks a little bigger than 230.
Yeah, he got some massive arms. Good hard leg
This
kick.
is gonna be a boxing. This is
Baldwin
wow.
stepping in, using the combinations.
Wow.
And two right hands landed by Baldwin. Oh, good body kick.
Wow.
Another good body kick. Kick starting to fire back.
Pretty exciting fight here. There's a lot of strikes going on.
It appears Mr. Baldwin has been more agile of the two. Definitely throwing the harder leg kicks.
Yes, he is. It doesn't look like anybody's being phased here yet, though.
No, those leg kicks are really going to take into the second and third round before they really start setting in. The Baldwin's really digging them, though.
And Baldwin, this looks like a boxing match to me. Wow, there was a kick.
Yeah, Hicks is starting to turn that leg around, which typically means that he's starting to feel those leg kicks by Mr. Baldwin.
They're both pretty good size. Up and he's down.
Right hand tricked him up.
Wow, why wouldn't have? Oh, you would have thought that Hicks would have jumped on top of that.
Yeah, it appears it really didn't phase. Just kind of knocked Baldwin down.
But why wouldn't he have gone for the advantage on top and tried to tie him up?
Maybe lack of ground experience.
Yeah.
We're just caught up in the moment.
Perfect opportunity.
Yeah, Baldwin popped right back up.
He did. I think if it was the lighter guys, there would have been a quicker action there. This is really looks like a boxing round, but they are throwing some legs too.
Yeah. Hicks seems to kind of be hesitating throwing his leg kicks.
The funny thing is, it seems like Hicks is the aggressor here.
Yeah, he's definitely stalking Baldwin down.
He can take some. He's taking a punch, and he's actually. Yeah, Hicks.
Baldwin do a good job of circling around and staying out of striking range.
Hicks is the aggressor. Oh, he's gonna.
Hicks has got Baldwin on the run.
I think Hicks is gonna. Yeah, Hicks is really being the aggressor here. Wow.
Hicks goes down. Baldwin stepping in. Good heavy leather. Good ground.
Wow, now we've got Baldwin on the top taking advantage.
Hicks is out.
Wow.
Capitalized on the trip. And a backflip.
By a 230-pound.
That is quite impressive.
Wow. Amazing.
And those are some heavy hands be coming down.
Yeah, and there's some medical attention being given to Brian Hicks. He had an opportunity there. I'm sorry. It's Brian Hicks. He had an opportunity earlier and didn't take advantage of it. And Baldwin took advantage of the opportunity, hopped back on down there, and that was all she wrote.
Yeah, Baldwin was definitely the more explosive, but going to the ground, hit it straight past his guard to side mount, and it started throwing heavy leather.
I was amazed because Hicks had him. Hicks had him on the run.
Yeah,
and it looked like Baldwin was backing down at one point, and then all of a sudden, tables turned.
Yeah. Excellent fight.
So, Keith Baldwin is the winner of that match in the first round. Pretty exciting fighting going on this evening.
Yeah, Baldwin's definitely used those leg kicks to his advantage, really sinking them in.
What was your take on that? Was it like mine? Did you think that Hicks had the advantage and he sort of?
that under your knee. There you go. Step all over it. Step over it. Step over. Nicely done, dude. Very nice. Finish. Oh, you got it. Go for it. Yeah, yeah. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Full mount. Full mount. Now do it. Bring it down to his body. Your winner by armbar, fighting out of the blue corner, Chris Crawford.
Well, we'll just see how he takes this fight.
All right, Myron Saunders, his opponent tonight, Michael Bear. Michael Bear comes in at 5'9", 5 pounds lighter than Saunders. Excuse me.
I love that song. I really do. Winds of Plague, good band.
Michael Bear does not look a whole lot bigger than his opponent Saunders, even though there's a significant height difference. This really could play into good hands for Saunders.
You know, Bear's coming from Team 1. They have a lot of real well-known ground fighters coming out of there, so he's working with some of the best ground fighters in North Carolina by training there. And I wonder if he's going to try and mix it up, be well-rounded, or if he's going to take this guy straight down to the ground and not have to worry about that reach advantage at all.
If I was Bear, I'd go straight in for the takedown. Because of the long arms of Saunders, I mean, really, those are gorilla arms. Look at that. Punch him halfway across the ring.
Here's the good part. The good part's coming up. I love it. The two-step.
All right, we prepare for round 1 of Elite Championship Cage Fighting 13. This will be,
You know, surprisingly, both guys look extremely calm right now.
Yeah, I think it's going to change. It's the first time somebody gets punched. Mr. Bear getting last-minute instructions from his corner. Who is in? Who the hell just said that?
I have no idea. The announcer?
It's like, if you do, you're not coming back. All right. Round 1, if he's getting underway, our referee tonight is Mr. Joseph Halls.
Both guys surprisingly calm.
Oh, standing in close.
You know, surprisingly enough, they're maintaining pretty good technique so far.
Good
nice
body shot
here by Bear. Myron looks like he's trying to do the right thing here, working the jab.
Saunders' hands are a little low. Saunders moving in really close to not using his reach advantage right off.
He looked like he was doing better a bit ago with, working the jab, throwing some kicks, and now it's, I don't know, maybe he didn't feel like it was working for him.
Oh, Bear just keeps using that second body shot he's thrown, following off the kick of Saunders. Oh, good right hand.
Big right hand.
Come in. Saunders came in with his hands down. Seems to recover.
He's got his hands cinched under there trying to avoid the takedown here.
Now Saunders needs to be careful not to get guillotined right here.
I don't know why he's not going for that guillotine. It's there all day.
Saunders really needs to stand up straight, not let Bear pull guard from him.
He really does not want to let him recollect himself up against the cage here. He really needs to be pushing for something, slinging him off, maybe landing some more punches.
Good.
Classic leg punch.
Yeah.
Haven't seen that in a while.
Good inside knee. Saunders really needs to get his hips in, get his head elevated.
If Bear really wanted to, he could lock up this guillotine right here and just squeeze for the win. He's slinging him out.
That's a good spin off by Bear.
Here.
Saunders out now.
Oh, wow. Big right again from Bear.
Bear is just swinging for everything. Checking with his corner. Bear using good ring control, having his leg crossed in.
I can hear his corner. They're yelling for him to push off here and finish him. He had him rocked. That was some good advice.
I'm really impressed by the composure of both fighters right now, being the first fight.
Surprisingly, there was not a lot of anxiety, and neither of them were real tense. They came out and maintained technique. Great way to start off the night here.
Yes, it is.
He's trying to lock up those arms so he doesn't get taken down at all. There he wants to spin out and land some more of those big right hands.
Saunders just keeps throwing these kind of lifting knees, not really doing any penetrating. Bear's coming in.
You know, really, I don't think we see enough toe stomps against the cage at all. You know, like it's something, even the pros, it's something they neglect. But right here, it's something, it's not going to knock the guy out, but it's going to irritate him enough, maybe break his foot where he doesn't want to fight anymore.
Definitely getting the move. All right, a great first round by Mr. Myron, or Saunders and Bear. How do you see that first round going?
That was pretty insane. Bear landed like two really, really big right hands. It looks like he could have had that guillotine while he was rocked, or created some space up against the cage here and maybe finished the fight with another big right hand.
I'm definitely going to give that round to Michael Bear. Nice right hand that knocked down Saunders, and then stand up against the cage, hit him with a 1-2. Both punches landed solidly. We'll see.
Myron's corner has got to be telling him, use that jab, use that reach, or you're going to get popped again. Keep your hands up and use that jab, at least in this second round here.
Saunders choosing not to sit down in his corner. I don't know if that's confidence or I'm not really sure why that is. Maybe he's just trained that bad. All right, we'd like to see Saunders come out and really use his jab this time. He's got such long arms and such long legs that he can really keep Bear to the outside and pick him apart.
Definitely, with a lot of straight punches and a lot of leg kicks like that, he should really be working those this next round. Let's see if his corner told him that.
Let's go, fighters.
Saunders coming in really close.
Bear's trying to work this body. I've seen him throw a couple of these body shots.
He landed 2 in the first round, real clean.
Real nice here.
Seems like Saunders is trying to stay back a little bit more this time. Use a little more space.
They're not coming out swinging. Well, I was going to say they weren't coming out swinging wild.
Saunders' hand is dropping every time he's punching or he's kicking. He's bringing his arms back down below his chest instead of back to his face.
And just trying to move his head out of the way.
Needs to be moving his whole body as one. Head and shoulders, everything together, set up for his next combo.
Definitely. He's got that reach. He's got that height advantage. He should be, he should be using those straight punches. Get in, get out.
Bear coming in, just swinging with some intensity.
Wild, brawling punches here. A couple of them land.
Good uppercut.
He's trying to push away. He's trying to create some distance here up against the cage.
Saunders is maintaining his composure through all of this.
I know, he's been hit with some big shots, and he has not seemed to falter at all. Looks like Saunders is coming in here for the takedown, the double leg.
Bear's doing a real good job of keeping his base low, not allow Sanders to get underneath to pick him up for the takedown.
Yeah, he's doing real good at keeping those arms under his shoulders there. He's not being able to elevate or slip his ass out right there.
Both men showing some pretty good cage control, spinning off, trying to reassert the other man against it, gain a better position.
Strangely enough, this entire fight has been either standing and trading or it's been clinching up against the cage here. We haven't really seen any ground at all, other than whenever he was rocked, and then they got right back up after that. I wonder if either corner is going to say, let's try to get this on the ground and finish it.
Saunders is really going to have to do something to start adding up points for this.
Bear is really going for this knockout here. Really trying to take Saunders' head off here.
Yeah, Bear really wants this win. I think Saunders right now is just in survival mode, trying to recollect. I think after that first round, getting knocked down, that jarred him, and he's just not recovered yet.
A lot of heart from this guy, though. I mean, he is getting tagged, and he is just coming forward. And we got to see if Bear still has enough in the gas tank to come out for a third round.
Yeah, this it's really what condition starts to play in is the late second, third round.
I mean, every time you throw a knockout punch, that's a little bit out of the gas tank there.
Yeah. Now Bear's bleeding from his nose, which is going to affect his breathing.
Especially with both these guys leaning each other on the cage. Cardio could come into play in this third round here.
Every time Bear is throwing anything, leg kick or punch, Saunders is backing out and dropping his hands. If Bear watches this, follows it through, he can get his KO punch right here.
Definitely, definitely. Saunders is like keeping his legs real tight here, dropping his hands when Bear's coming in. It's not looking good.
Oh. All right, another good second round for both fighters. I'm going to have to give that round to Bear, too.
A lot of action here.
Bear really showed a lot more aggression, a lot more control on that. But Saunders coming in, maintaining composure. You don't see this, I can't say this thing, you do not see this in early fighters, being able to maintain a sense of focus when you're getting rocked.
Yeah, there's no sense of panic in either one of these guys right now. You know, there's a little bit of urgency coming from Bear, but it's just because he sees an opportunity, he wants to end the fight. Saunders is getting hit, he's maintaining his composure, he's not worrying about it, he's not going into panic mode, and that's probably why he's survived as long as he has right now.
No. I wonder if Saunders is kind of set back, or his coaches are telling him to sit back and kind of unleash on the third round, because he's not really done a whole lot, just kind of been more of a void, kind of hip-hop throw around. But in order to win this fight, he's going to have to come out and throw with the intentions of getting his knockout or submission.
I would definitely say he has to pull a finish out, or this is definitely going Bear's way in the judges' hands. Just based on those two rounds.
Yeah. All right, as we come into the third final round between Myron Saunders and Michael Bear. In my opinion, Bear is up 2 rounds to none. Third final round, both men looking ready for some action.
Neither one really breathing hard here, especially as much as they've both been swinging here.
Saunders is throwing these limping little leg kicks, not doing any damage, barely connecting with Bear.
Really wants to get his hips on those. It's almost like he's scared if he throws them and throws them hard, he's going to get hit here.
Yeah. He really needs that distance. I mean, his legs are freaking
real large here. And
yeah.
We haven't really seen much use of the jab either.
Now, Bear needs to be careful not to cross his feet when he's stepping over.
He has come out with some impressive combos here tonight.
Yeah.
But when he's going for the kill, they're all haymakers.
I like his combination presence. You know, he's going head, body, head. Most fighters kind of stick to like the head pick, or either they'll stick to one thing. Bear is really working up and down the body.
Oh, yeah, he's everywhere. He's mixing levels. He's changing high to low. He's looking good in here, especially for his debut.
Yeah. Oh, good front kick by Bear. Saunders' hands are getting lower and lower. He needs to be careful.
How much time is left in this round? But Saunders needs to have a little more urgency here to end this fight if he's looking for a win. If I was Bear, I don't know. I would look for the takedown here and try to seal the rest of this round.
Yeah, I mean, not risk a wild shot getting knocked out. I mean, he's out muscling Saunders right at the moment. So
working that cross choke too. You don't see that up against the cage a whole lot.
Mock's doing we can sit here and listen to Mock's corner, and Mock's following directions from his corner extremely well.
Definitely. They've got a real tight team there. You know, they good instructors and great game plans coming into every fight. As many leg kicks as he's thrown here. I'd like to see a Superman punch come out of there if he sets it up right.
Oh yeah.
The guys are anticipating kick. Here comes the hand. And that is out cold. Oh, my.
Vicious right hand by Bear and Saunders. Saunders kept dropping those hands. It was only a matter of time.
It was. Wow. Bear puts the seal on that one with very little time remaining in the round. A beautiful knockout.
Yeah. Bear really thought he got counter punched off of that. I don't know if he saw Saunders dropping his hands and countered off that, or if it was just a wild shot that landed, but it was a beautiful, powerful shot. So congratulations to Michael Bear for moving up to 1-0 in his mixed martial arts debut.
Really, that trying to back up with your hands down and your chin up in the air and moving your head back, that just sets up knockout opportunities like this, because your chin's in the air, and that was a huge overhand right, and it landed right on the button.
Yeah. Saunders, hopefully Saunders will take this back to his gym and really figure out what he needs to work on his hands, his head movement, and come back to fight again.
I'm thinking if I'm his coach, if I'm his trainer, I'm really wanting him to get in there, work the jab, work some combos, because tonight it was either punches or kicks, and you don't see enough guys mixing up the combos and coming in there. A little tentative to throw all his power on his kicks, so let's just see if he comes back and bounces back from this loss.
All right. Once again, the winner of the first fight tonight, Michael Bear, with the victory over Myron Saunders.
Win. How does it feel to come out in your debut and get that, man?
Oh, there's no comparison in the world right now to the way I'm feeling. I mean, I just have so much going through me right now. I can barely even talk. It's great. It's great.
It's a good feeling?
It is great.
Now, you rocked him several times in the fight. How frustrating was it that you couldn't put him away earlier?
Oh, yeah, I mean, I got him that first round, and, I knocked him down, and, I got a little sloppy. I got to work on that, but, it's my first fight, and I plan on knocking somebody else out soon.
All right, man, you look great tonight, especially for your first fight. Now, do you feel that the training with Team 1 helped you out in preparation for this fight?
Yeah, I got to thank everybody at Team 1. I love you guys. It's what we do at Team 1. We finish fights.
We see a lot of that here, man. I know you're excited. That was a great fight. Good job.
Thank you.